Today we head out to the Grabo area in the Western Cape to the Ultimate Hill Challenge. This is a new event and hopefully the start of many to come. It's hosted by Offroad Adventures in partnership with Raw 4x4 Suspension. Now they've labelled this the Ultimate Hill Challenge, meaning that it's impossible and near impossible to actually climb up because of it being so steep. So we'll definitely see how it plays out today, and hopefully there's a nice lineup of vehicles. I've decided to give the hill a try on my trusty Tank 300. Damn, that was a tight squeeze. Ooh, wow, still not out of it. That was super tight. We made it. And just getting there is already quite a little obstacle, and I'm still in 4 high, by the way. I actually think that with this Raw 4x4 suspension fitted and the 2 inches of lift, it's going to be significantly improved in terms of capability, and with it being twin locked, you know, maybe we'll get up the hill, or at least a portion of the hill. My aim today is just to have fun, spectate, get some footage, you know, and just have a good day out. Yeah, I was still in 4 high here, so you know, the traction control is not the most aggressive, and yeah, I just put some lockers on, get out of the situation. But yeah, it's just about, you know, challenging yourself a little bit sometimes. Lockers on, front one. Oh, okay. Short. Straight. What I say? Starter, slow. Slow. Slow, slow, slow. Okay. Okay. There's deer. Let me get up. Go wide and then avoid that rock over there. That's it. Go straight, straighten out. Left, left. That's it. Straight, left, left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Straight, okay.
Well done. Go straight, go straight. Now you can turn.
So straight.
Huh?
Straight up.
Yeah, this side of those banners.
Banners are in, out. Then you stop and go up. There past the black, you will set in the top. There you will be.
Dan kom jy spoor eers.
Martha, dink julle daai mense het vergeet hulle moet verder ry?
Ultimate Hill Guide 2025, let's go!
So the rules of this competition were that once you reach the dark patch, obviously that's the major part of the climb, but once you reach a certain banners sort of halfway up, then you have to stop and be tethered to a anchor rope, so that in case you try and attempt to carry on going up, you don't roll down the hill. So you'll see here he goes up and he needs to stop sort of halfway up, which in 4x4 terms is you can't break momentum. So I think this really tricked a few people up. So as you can see, a lot of the guys have just sort of stopped, try and make it up a little bit more, stop and then just have to reverse down, which for me was quite a daunting thought, because reversing down a hill in my past, I was in a vehicle that did the same thing and actually had rolled over. So for me, rolling or going backwards is not the most encouraging part of this hill.
Then it'll probably be possible here to nothing. Here we go. Good luck, guys.
So here comes Bruce in his XJ, which is not locked at all. So it's completely open diffs, but obviously he's had some work done here. He's got some nice 3-inch tires, a mild lift, which means he's got a low center of gravity. So yeah, I mean, you'll actually watch here, he actually makes quite a good attempt at it, and I think he even surprised himself.
I think Spencer is
I'm
now
standing at the
reversing
bottom.
down. Well done, Spencer.
Ultimate Hill Climb Challenge.
31-inch wheels.
Where I'm going to be the co-driver for Tony TankDrive 300.
Oh wow. Oh yes.
Recently fitted with his raw 4x4 2-inch suspension. And we're not out here to try and win this.
No.
We're out here to see how far it can go and to prove a point.
They're fun, yeah, absolutely.
Lovely!
So unfortunately I don't have any in-car footage as my camera system just packed up, or like just fell off the window as I started the run, so good timing on that. But we have some excellent drone footage here provided by Dries.
Tank attempting it. Very interesting to see this vehicle.
Slow and steady.
This vehicle has got front,
You can
center
literally
and
call
rear
it.
bumper. Also with an insane tactical control system. And now it's important roll first.
Slow and steady. Are you like first gear or drive? Huh? Put it in first gear manual. You don't want this thing to change gears on you. Is everything locked? Locked? Okay. Because they're in front, also a bit of a sticky part.
So in all the excitement of getting to the start line here, I actually forgot to drop my tire pressure down from 1.2 bar. So I should have been at about 0.8 bar, which would have obviously given me a lot more traction in the soft, sandy, rocky soil at the top there. But anyway, we'll see how it goes here.
Take your right wheel on that step there. You see that one? Right, yeah, you're on the way right.
I also had planned to fit my 33-inch rugged terrain tires in the week, but other work commitments just got in the way and I just wasn't able to get the rims that I needed and get to the tire shop to put the tires onto the rims and then obviously fit the 33-inch tires. And I'm sure with the extra inch or so ground clearance that I would have gained and better grip, I would have done a little bit better, but we'll see how we do over here. Alright, so here we're approaching the dark patch, which is the actual ultimate part of the hill. And as you can see, we're just crawling up here, hardly any wheel spin, so the tank was really doing quite well over here. And we're just getting a rundown of the rules. And so the rules are that you're not allowed to spin. So excessive wheel spinning is almost cancellation of all your points. You can roll back, which I believe was about 10 points for rollback, but excessive spinning would I think annihilate half of your points, and if you spun again, you'd basically be disqualified. So it's very important not to spin. So here we're just sort of lining up, and unfortunately the vehicle before us had really, we were last in the queue, so these guys had really dug up and made real big holes in in the approach here. So I gave it pretty much all the stick I had, and we're bouncing all over the place. Tires were a bit too hard, massive dugouts experienced, but yeah, we still had fun, and I was in the game at this moment. So at this moment I was attempting to accelerate again, go up the hill, but I started to wheel spin. I think they blew the whistle, and that basically meant that with the rollback and with the wheel spinning, I had basically been disqualified. So at this point it was more about just getting out of the situation. There was quite a little embankment right behind me, and so Dries got out of the vehicle to guide me out of the situation. As I mentioned before, having in the back of my mind was approaching this hill was the rollback situation, and being in my brother's Isuzu Trooper many years ago, it was a very similar situation where he was on this kind of angle, exactly like this, and he rolled back too quickly, hit the brakes. The rear wheel actually had gone into a bit of a dip, and the whole thing just went over, and we rolled onto the roof. That was a write-off of that vehicle. So I wasn't thinking about it at this moment. I was actually in the game. I was actually enjoying this drive, just trying to figure out how to get out of the situation. But yeah, these are not nice situations to be in. So it's about just being slow, listen to your co-driver, being very, very methodical about every movement you make, and just don't rush anything. And I think that's the lessons that I've learned with 4x4ing. So right here I actually hit the rear bumper onto a rock, quite a nasty bash on the back, but it's sort of on the underside of it, so not nice, but that's what happens when you play these games. So if you see here, I'm actually got the front lockers in, and as I turn to the
Right and down all the way.
see how the
Knocky. Okay, sorry, I can't see that side. Keep it straight. Turn left.
You see that?
More left. More. Okay. Straight. Laat weet as jy verby die klip is.
Go straight.
Okay, now you can swing full lock, put your ass in there. You should have put those 33s on.
One thing I must say is I really enjoy this raw 4x4 suspension. So I know I talk about it a lot and I am selling it on my website, but it really has changed the game for the tank. I can now do these trails. That 2-inch lift really helps with the ground clearance, and I'm not bashing the bash plates all the time. I'm not hitting the skid, the side steps. So it really helps, and along this journey here on the way back I was actually going a little bit faster, and I could just take all the bumps and it wouldn't bottom out or anything. So I really enjoyed the raw 4x4 suspension. So if you're thinking about getting one, yeah, let me know. Go to the store and you can get yourself a set. So that was it. That was a very fun day out. The weather was perfect. A few things I could have done better. Better wheels. Drop my tire pressure, carried a bit more momentum as we hit that dark patch. That would have definitely all contributed to a more successful run. But anyway, as I said, I wasn't out there to win any competitions. I wanted to look after my vehicle and just have a good day out and enjoy the scenery. I mean, out here in Grabo, it's very, very, very nice, quite lush. And yeah, this is just one of the routes on the way back. So I just want to thank you for watching this video and seeing the tank out again. And please like and subscribe, share, And you know, there's about 80% of you that are not subscribed to the channel. So if you like the content, you want to see more, you know, encourage me to make more of these videos. So just give us a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And another note, if you like these sort of ASMR, no music videos where it's just, you know, the sounds of the vehicle, some talking and just general environmental sounds, let me know in the comments. Or do you like a bit of music to keep pace with the video? I'd love to get your feedback so I can, you know, improve these videos for you guys as well. Thanks again for watching, and enjoy the rest of the scenery as we exit the Grabouw area.